So the first one I'm gonna do is this little tiny like vase. Now you could use this really for anything you can imagine. You could use it for cotton balls, pens, candy, whatever. Me personally, I'm gonna use it as a brush holder. I've already had a brush holder from last year that I made, but I'm gonna take the sand from that and put it in here. All I'm gonna do is just accent the top a little bit with some gemstones that I have, and they're these little square ones, just clear. And then I'm gonna also pop in some like royal blue ones in there because that's part of the color that's in my room. Two of the things I forgot to mention that you might want to have handy is just like a paper towel, and then a Q-tip is always good just in case any of the glue comes out around the edges of the gemstones. All you got to do is just wipe gently and it'll come right off. And the good thing about this glue is it, you know, is still movable within, I'd say, the first hour at least. And so if you mess up, you can always take it off and it wipes off really easy. But then when it gets to the stage where it's really sticking, it will stay, and it is industrial strength, so it will hold. So all I'm gonna do is just take a gemstone, put a little bit of glue, and a little bit goes a long way with this. Just a little bit in the center, kind of spread it around. And then I usually like to set this onto my paper towel just because it tends to drip out a little bit. So then I'm gonna pick a place and put it like so. Now for this, I think I'm using only like 8 rhinestones because I kind of spaced it out and counted out how many I'd need to go around and make kind of evenly, say every like 2 inches all the way around. And as you can see how a little bit of the glue comes out like that, it will dry clear, but if it does bother you, all you gotta do is take your Q-tip, wet it with the tip of your tongue, and then you can go in and just kind of wipe it off, and it will come off pretty easy. So you can just make sure it's straight, and then kind of just eyeing how far I wanna go over with the next one, probably about that far, and then glue it. So now I'm thinking that I'm gonna take the larger rhinestone here of the blue and put it in between each space of the clear ones. Again, just kind of eyeball the amount of space that you need in between. Press it into place. And that is done. Okay, next up, really easy. All you're gonna do is attach this candlestick holder to the bottom of this by just applying some glue all the way around the edge of your candlestick holder. Now I've seen some tutorials that do the same thing with hot glue. Personally, I have never had good luck with hot glue. It was good back in the 80s when I was doing crafts as a kid, but when it comes to actually really holding, I find that, you know, you really need industrial strength glue for this type of stuff, especially since it's glass. The hot glue might hold, but it's not gonna really stand the test of time. So just turn it over upside down like this and find your center and simply put the candlestick right into the center like that. Press down. Again, this glue is all gonna dry clear, so you're not gonna see any of it. What I like to do before it dries though is kind of hold it and flip it over. And I'll give you a little idea of what it looks like right there. And then just make sure by looking at it that it looks like it's center. So that looks about right. But I'm still gonna let it dry this way. We're just gonna let that sit. After like, I don't know, maybe like a day at the most, it'll be ready. Most likely by tomorrow morning when I wake up, it'll be completely set and ready to use. So we're just gonna set this one aside for right now. Okay, so the next thing is this little candy dish. This, again, it's a dollar store find, so all I'm gonna do is just add a few little accents to this. I have these little rhinestone kind of like stickers They're stickers, but I use the glue to reinforce. So I'm just gonna actually put one accent on the top right here. So I'll grab my glue. So it just adds a little bit of shimmer to it. And actually I think the rest of what I'm gonna do is gonna be on the top. So I'm just gonna set this part aside for a second. And I'm gonna take my blue rhinestones again. I have pretty much all little ones left. So I'm going to use them. And if you can see these little lines, I'm gonna put them in between each one of those. Okay, so that's finished. Little accent all the way around. It almost looks like an umbrella. Very cute. So we'll set that aside, grab our other candlestick holder, and then the bottom. And then we're basically gonna do the same thing that we did with the other. Turn it over, see what it looks like, and just to see how that all fits together, like that. So cute. If you wanted to, you could add a ton more of rhinestones or accents or whatever you'd want. You could put them at that, actually at the base of your candlestick holder, and all the way down, whatever. You could put beads, pearls, anything you like. So we're gonna let these two sit and dry before we show exactly how we're gonna use them. So it's the next day. I let them dry overnight. I'm gonna show you really quickly that this is not going anywhere. I'm pulling on that pretty hard. I did actually last night go to Michael's and I saw these like sticker rhinestones, and so I decided to glue them all the way around. It came in like a pack of 4. I just needed a little extra something on this. So I'm gonna actually use this for a ring holder. This one I was going to exchange my old sand from my other makeup brush holder, but I saw these at Michael's last night and I couldn't resist because they're gorgeous blue beads, and I really like the look of this as opposed to the sand because it's different, and the color through the glass is gorgeous. Now I didn't show you this one yet because this was the first one I experimented on. This little jar I got at the dollar store as well, and then I just added some square rhinestones on the bottom and these little leaf ones all the way around and on the top. And this is gonna go in my bathroom because my bathroom has a lot of green in it, and it's gonna be used for cotton balls. But again, this can be used for a lot of different things. So there you have it. These are so easy to make and really inexpensive. This one cost the most only because of the beads, so it was around $5. These two are around $2.50 to $3, depending on how much you wanna pay for the rhinestone accents. And as you can see, they make really good gifts. This one actually would be pretty good for the holidays. If you added a little bit of red in there, you could put some Christmas candy in and give as a gift. For me, these are going to go on a vanity that I'm like refinishing, so it's kind of all gathered around my color scheme of my room. But thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I look forward to bringing you more in the future. Take care.